Look at this dude. Wait till you see the. No.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Sagittarius, how you getting on? So you are the last of the weeklies. So this is from the 11th until the 18th of December. Okay. So I thought I'd do you a quick reading. Sorry that you're last. I'm trying to get around to finishing everything. But I've got much more planned. So if you would like a private reading also, the link is in the description in order for you to do so. Just a quick email. Okay guys, if there's any songs that come out, they will be in the description also. So Sagittarius from the 11th to the 18th of December. Please tell me, show me about Sagittarius, love, work from the 11th to the 18th December. Tower, boom, Tower hits, number 7, Pisces, Knight of Cups, and the Empress, and you have victory, so let's have a look. So there could have been disruption, array, could have something to do with an Aries, maybe. Okay, it's a red person laying at the bottom of the ground. Okay, but the tower hit. The tower is a nudge in the right direction. The tower is something that can wake us at night. It can give us night terrors. It can basically be a major argument. It can also be a fire. Yeah, hopefully not. But it gives you that spark under your ass, basically, and it gets you to fucking move. You know, it gets you to move because you can't just stay stuck in life, like Pisces and stuff. Someone could be tending to a Pisces, kind of, or a Pisces could be tending to you in some way, caring and nurturing, because it can be vice versa. Sun, Moon, rising, all this, but it's caused a tower, because the Pisces is like the hidden, so it's like what's yet to be seen. So something has been seen by someone, giving something to Pisces or something like that, something around those lines, feeding. Could be an emotional vampire that's been trying to steal from a Pisces, and I can assure you that don't fucking work. So it depends where you are, Sag. You can't steal, because that's also stealing as well. And it's caused a tower, it's caused disruption and array, and it's a nudge in the right direction, but it could mean that feeling victorious with a Pisces. You see, the Knight of Cups has small pace. It's about to cross a river. Seems like it's about to cross a river of emotion. So lines could have been crossed. Lines could have been drawn. Don't know why I'm picking it up. I'm kind of going cold. But the line could have been crossed. Someone could have crossed a Pisces. And it's caused a tower moment, or a Pisces could have crossed you, Sagittarius, but basically it's brought in more groundedness, more stability. You see, you can't steal from people, literally. Steal from people, they get it back. They get it back. You know, you can't steal the light from anybody. If they try, you know, you're not victorious. You can't steal someone's light from a light worker. You can't do it because it's also an awakening, so it's kind of a light worker. But you can't steal from a light worker because a light worker has internal love for themselves. Trust me, when they have that, they have the power themselves, which is the power of Pisces, which is intuition, wisdom, soul growth, evolution. Wow, bring forth the guillotine. That's what I'm hearing. Bring forth the guillotine. But let's see. Yeah, it's been a major world cycle completed, maybe. But that's all elements within that: earth, wind, air, fire. But let's clarify with the Rider-Waite. Okay, so the tower. What does the tower bring in? Tower. Whoa, got a jumper. Could have something to do with a Leo. It's in reverse. So something that was hidden that's caused an array could have been a Leo that has been if you've been interested in someone and it's caused a lot of arguments and destruction and fucking backwards and forwards, the Tower, please look up the thing that I have is Love and Pain, Is It Real? Or there's an old video that I have to do with the Tower. Okay, I think it's listed Sagittarius. I don't know why I was doing that at the time, but see, the Tower is a negative and a negative response. You can't have a negative response to someone that's negative because they're stupid and you'll just argue with one another for a fucking very long time. You can't argue, you just have to let people play out their own karma, especially if they're stealing anything, you know, because you can't steal the sunlight. That's what I'm saying. You can't steal the light from anybody. Try to steal the light, it comes back and bites you in the ass with karma, you know. So you can't. So basically, a Leo could have been involved with something, and it's caused. It could have been what's hidden from you or you from them, but someone's hiding something, and it's not brought in clarity. So you've been fighting, and it's caused the Tower, and it could have something to do with the Pisces. The Hangman. What's the Hangman about? Hangman. Yeah, Sagittarius. So you're showing up in your own reading. So you could have Pisces in your chart, but basically a Pisces, I mean, that's complete and utter power and wisdom. That is, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's vice versa, but basically what that's saying is that that's a wisdom card. That is power and strength of remaining in your own power because it's stuck, but it's not because it's clarified by this, which is remaining in your own power, the seat of your own power, the seat of your own throne. Okay, the Akashic records, the fire, the wands, the action, everything was in action to become unstuck from a situation. You can't keep people stuck in illusion because that can be illusional, delusional self, okay, of feelings and emotions. But when you take back power and you don't live in your feelings and emotions and you realise that you can't steal from people, you take back your own power and it all comes back to you. It's also called law of attraction. You can't steal anything in life. Law of attraction will just bring it back to you when there's mind games and manipulation. Okay, one-upmanship. It doesn't work. People start to fuck off. They kind of like, fuck it, I'm off, bruv. It's a deal. It's a steal. In fact, you know what, Nick? Fuck it. I think I'll keep it. You know, I'll keep my own light, basically. So let's have a look. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. If the milk turns sour, I ain't the kind of pussy to drink it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So that might have been why I was picking up those messages when I did that Steve's Daily Bowl of Soup. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. What's the Knight of Cups about? Knight of Cups. Confusion and illusion. Wow, and it is confusion and illusion. I'll pick that up just before I'll turn the card over. Confusion and illusion. This is karmic law. This is not in alignment with yourself. See, these are points of growth, but they're not actually all in alignment. It's an array of emotional thoughts. Static. It keeps people up at night. It's the fucking terrors. It's the night terrors, the Tower, and this. It's the nudge in the right direction. It's why people sit up at night, because they play out games, mind games with themselves. When you take back your own power, you realise that they're playing a mind game themselves and they sit there by themselves. You know, selfish. Selfish. Could have been overindulgent in drink, drugs, alcohol, aloof, not looking in the right direction, not looking where you were going at all, looking at the camera. He's looking at, you know, you can't sit around in life just looking at the camera. You have to kind of make moves, you know, you have to have a bit of this kind of action, you know. But, you know, that's also a thief too. Let's have a look at the Empress. The Empress. Because, you know, this is a cry for help. So this is like the holding cell, so it can also relate to prison. You know, the holding cell. I think I wrote something years ago about called the holding cell, but that's a holding cell. You know, so you only hold yourself accountable for the things that you do. You're only accountable for your own actions. These are wands of actions of mind games of what we had within 5. You know, you play mind games with people, you play it yourself, you end up paying the consequences in karmic law. Also karmic law. So the Empress, what's the Empress about? The Empress. The Empress. Yep. Wow, silent intuition, High Priestess. Wow, that's a bit of power too. The Empress and the High Priestess. So The High Priestess is obviously the intuition. This is a psychic. This is a medium. This is someone that's clairvoyant, clairsentient, extremely wise. This is a Pisces or Virgo, but Pisces. This is the dark pillar and the light pillar that's held within the two fish of dark and light of Pisces. Also can bring Chariot, which is Cancer too. Also can have Cancer in the chart. That's what I'm picking up. But this is extremely intuitive. And because of all this array, someone now has received their riches. It can be an individual card. It can be the Earth Mother. Someone that is abundant. Someone that's fame, fortune, CEO, corporations. People that receive their rewards. Their reward of what they have is their own. You know, is their own. Okay. And it finds you as you find it. It's why the swans, I'm picking up the swans. A swan finds its soulmate. Okay, swan finds its soulmate, but it's on its own. So it's an individual kind of feeling. You know, it's an individual feeling of what was lost is now gained, is now found. What was lost is now found. Because they've centered themselves and they've found their own intuition and aligned themselves with their own intuition. Extremely wise and influential. So, and a manifester. Wow, manifester. Someone that is, wow. That's just, yeah, you know. So, wow, yeah, I mean, it's kind of me and all. You know, this is someone that is fully under control, that has all their emotions under control, their feelings under control, their money, work, finances, anything to do with the creative field, anything to do with, wow, fucking anything. You manifest anything with that kind of power. High Priestess, the Empress, and the Queen of Wands and Pisces and the Magician could have something to do with an Aries, but this is all elements. This is all elements that get manipulated. If they're manipulated, they manipulate it back within soul growth and wisdom. They use all the elements, they absorb it, they become an internal emperor, which is the counterpart of the Empress, okay? The counterpart of themselves, the power couple within themselves. So they find the power couple within themselves and the strength in order to take back everything, put it on a table, take a look at it, absorb it, and then because Sagittarius, you're also the same as Pisces, which is a mutable sign. Can't take from a mutable sign because they're very wise and influential. They take back that power, they use it, and they give it back to lead the pack. They become more of a leader themselves. It comes back to them within, you know, time, karma, comes back to them, and they give it back to lead the pack, to guide themselves, because this is a straight up guide. You know, and they do that through soul growth and wisdom. They understand about law of attraction, karmic law, just anything, you know. So I've got no idea where that story's gone. I've just kind of come round into reality a little bit and just realised that people are probably more interested in love. This doesn't seem like love. This is victorious over something. Victorious over something. If you're interested in love, you could find a Pisces or a Sagittarius. You are Sagittarius, but you could be interested in a Sagittarius or Pisces or somewhere within the mix. Okay? You've also got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces or Virgo. But that's a very quick reading because it's just kind of telling me that it's ended. Something ended. Something's ended. So it's yet to be seen. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Thanks, Steve. But it's yet to be seen. So we'll probably go on with the next part, which will be hopefully soon, where I'll do the next part, your next reading. Okay. I didn't do your reading first because I didn't get so many likes on the Sagittarius one, so I'll just go by people's likes and stuff, you know. But it's basically saying the next part of the game probably is yet to be seen, you know. All right, Sagittarius. So I've got no idea what I'm going to call this, but yeah. Peace, love, joy. Love you guys. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a nice Christmas. But I should be back with another reading for you. I've got loads of different things planned. All right, guys. Cheers. Peace. Bye.